All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who we learn the truth of the scriptures from. All right, salutations to the elect. All right, we're a few brothers from the Great Millstone, San Francisco Bay Area camp. We come together through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, to do this work. All right, and Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson is edifying and uplifting to the elect and condemning to the wicked. All right, and I'm the brother of Wargabar.
I know, buddy.
Yatabia wa Allah.
Yeah, we're gonna just jump right into the scriptures. I got some. It's Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
It's talking about the angels, The angels going through the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, And Jerusalem, you so-called, it's like you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, This was coming in these days, Especially in Jacob's trouble. It's going to, the angels not, it's like it's about to go into it.
Yep.
And it's going in on putting a mark on the elect, because the elect are the only ones going to be sighing and crying in these times.
Yep. And the word there for mark is tawah, which means exemption from judgment. All right, going on to verse 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
God, smite meaning to kill, These angels not so like can you
Yep, it says, let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity.
God, the angels not going to have any pity, when you just because you're Israelite, just because it's like he's about to go into it again.
Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
God, both old and young, So it could be you could be the oldest Israelite in the world, or you could be the little infant coming out the womb.
Yeah, you could be an old Israelite who's been doing wickedness your whole life. All right, smoking cigarettes and thinking, oh, I'm 89 years old. I've been smoking Marlboro since I was 14. I've been eating pork since I was a baby. I grew up eating bacon. You could be 89 years old, still think you in good health. All right, the angel will slay you. Or you could be a fucking 3-year-old who ain't did too much of nothing in his life.
God,
because
you come back every third or fourth generations, So whatever, the Most High could be bringing you back for something that you did in your past life.
That's right. It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
God, maids, little children, and women, So it's not all this worldly thinking of, that's a female, or that's a little child, All that's going down the drain. It ain't going. The angels not going to have any pity.
It's going to be no discrimination.
That's right. Yeah, women are in there twice. Why? Because women are wicked. All right. And Esau, he doesn't pass judgment on women. In this society, they'll take a 12-year-old Jake who's selling CDs in the mall, and give him a felony. But here it is, the women can go and do all type of shit, and nothing is going to be brought up on them,
God.
But see, the Most High is no respecter of persons.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Let me finish this though. It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house.
God, and come not near any man whom is the mark. The why, the exempt from judgment, because the men with those who's going to be set with those marks, are sighing and crying for all this, and like you're speaking on the women, that we sighing and crying over that too, man. To see our women just doing whatever they have, doing whatever so they so please. The scriptures speak on not letting a woman gad abroad, just seeing man, at work, knowing your day to day, just seeing women just get all this freedom, man. You man, it's all that's going down the drain, man.
Yep. Scripture says, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. We see everything. We oppress daily here in this society. Can't enjoy your children. All right, you can't. You're like the brother was saying. The women are all out of order. All right, we're in the midst of heathens. Some of us like I live in an apartment, man. I came out, today, man. My senses are real fresh. I'm walking down my stairwell. I go to work. I leave to go at 6:45. I'm up at 5:30. I'm taking out the trash. All I smell is bacon cooking. I'm like, man, this is hell. You know, and what could I do except for sigh and cry out unto the Lord? Man, what could I do except for cry unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai? You know, ababa kasha kasha, mawafla babal. You know, destroy America.
Yeah, that's good. That's good that we go through these things, you know, because that makes us sigh cry even more to the Lord.
That's right. Would you have a precept, your time?
Yeah. This is Romans 2:11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High.
Yeah, there's no respect of person with the Most High. As a matter of fact, get Deuteronomy 1:17. Yeah, there's no respect with the persons with the Most High. All right, because we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And the Lord don't care if you to put in 20 years for him and you forsake him. He's gonna beat you with many stripes. The Lord don't care if you're small. All right, how big you are, how old you are, how young you are. Okay. With the angel, he doesn't look on the outward man. You know, he doesn't look on the outward man. He looks on the spirit within. And get Colossians 3:25 first though. But then we're gonna get Deuteronomy. Colossians 3:25. Yeah, because judgment is coming, man. All right. It's coming for everyone. Those who are on the right-hand side doing the right things, all right, you're going to be rewarded. You know, according to Galatians 6 and 7 and 8. All right. You're going to reap what you sow. Bring it out.
This is Colossians 3:25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
Yeah, it says he, but that's he and she, male and female. All right. But he that doeth wrong must receive for the wrong which he have done. All right, so if you live in according to the flesh, all right, you're pushing out nothing but wickedness, all right, you're going to receive corruption. You're going to receive judgment. It's a thing, and what these people call it in this world, they call it karma. All right, it's called judgment. Really, though, you know. And the Most High, he's a fair judge, you know. What you put out is what you're going to receive. Go on.
And there is no respect of persons.
Yeah, there's no respect of persons with the Most High. As the brother just read in Romans, the 2nd chapter. All right, look what the Lord has done to his chosen people. Hell, look what the Lord's elect is going through. The elect are here on the planet Earth now, you know. The elect are here. You know, Yahweh Ratazah, we part of that number. But the elect went into slavery. The elect are catching hell. Okay, if the elect has gotten judged, what makes you think, you know, the Lord's precious jewels, man, his chosen has been judged, you know? What do you think he's going to do to you other people? All right, you think he's going to let you slide? You think he's going to let you get away? No, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to bring judgment upon all the wicked, man. All right, and it's going to start with 2/3 of our people. Why? Because they have a way that they're supposed to carry themselves. All right, we have a standard, man. We have a way we're supposed to govern ourselves. All right, but our people choose not to walk in the way of righteousness. All right, and they choose to indulge in into wickedness, man. While us on the right-hand side, we're crying out. But what did it say about the others? Go ye after them through the city and smite. All right, put them down. Whatever bro's got.
I got Deuteronomy 1:17. Says, ye shall not respect persons in judgment.
Yeah, you shall not respect persons in judgment. And that's all you see here in Esau's kingdom, man. All right, fair judgment does not go out. All right, you know what I said? I think it's Habakkuk before the law slack. Let me see, it might be Habakkuk or Nahum. My bad, let me see. Yep, Habakkuk 1 and 3. Hold that, Anna. Go on, bro.
You shall not respect persons in judgment, but you shall hear the small as well as the great.
Right. You should not respect persons in judgment. You should hear the small as well as the great. All right, that's what a fair judge does. Okay, that's what a righteous judge does, man. Going to the accounts of King Solomon and how he dealt with things. All right, he dealt with things righteously. You know? That's why I said, be wise, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. All right, judge out of the scriptures, man. Give righteous judgment. Continue on.
You shall not be afraid of the face of man.
You should not be afraid of the face of man. All right, and that's what you got here in this society, man. All right, a guy with money, he can pay his way out of judgment, can pay his way out of a situation. But here there's a guy with no ends, you know, he doesn't have a voice. He's giving a public pretender, all right, that's going to railroad him, and he's going to be thrown into jail forever. All right, which if that happens to you, then that's the judgment of the Lord. But yet and still, it's not right according to the law of men, you know. Read on.
It says, You should not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is the Most High.
Yeah, the Most High is the one who judges, man. All right, and it tells you in the book of Psalms, all right, the 94th chapter, that judgment is going return back into the righteous, and all the upright in heart are going to follow it. You know? It
says, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it.
Yeah, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, how do you bring a cause that's too hard for you to Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Bring it to the brethren. All right. Hey, and if it has to go up to the higher ups, or if you have to go and cast a lot or whatever it may be, okay. But deal righteously, man. And really, all the judgments that need to be executed are here in the scriptures. All right, but see, here in this land, in Esau's kingdom, man, righteous judgment doesn't go out. You know. You got more, bro?
That was it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Habakkuk 1:3. Why doest thou show me iniquity?
Yeah, and that's all we see is iniquity. All right, that's all we see is iniquity, man. That's why we cry unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai for all the abominations done in the midst thereof. Women in pants, you know, something even as small as that, you know, even, you know, a woman in pants, women in tights, you know, not having their hair covered. Okay, something as simple as you seeing our people walking around with a fresh lineup. You know, that's iniquity.
Yeah, kind of. The beard. Every day you see Jake with the beard all, the little chin strap all lined up.
Or the Rick Ross beard, you know. That's wicked, man. That's iniquity. All right. See, man, we righteous judgment rests within us, man. So we see these things, man. You know, like I said, spiritual man judge of all things. We judging all this, man. And it's clear for us to see, man, why the Lord is going to destroy 2/3. Okay, why these heathens have to go into slavery. And why the red Hebrew Edomite has to be destroyed. Read on.
Why doest thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievancy? For spoiling and violence are before me.
For spoiling and violence are before me. Because who's in power? The violent man. All right. Who wear violence as a garment. You know, that's Esau Edom. All right. Who all his ways are adversarial to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're in the kingdom. All right, that's completely contrary to our power, man. And here it is, we return to our power. We know what righteousness is, and like, damn, Lord, we stuck in hell. Continue on.
And there are that raise up strife and contention. Therefore, the law is slack.
Therefore, the law is slack. All right, see, Esau, he'll judge you to the fullest of his penal codes, of his wicked ass judicial system. He'll judge you to the fullest extent of the law. You know, 42 years, football numbers. All right. For selling for selling some dope, which selling dope is wicked, but who brought the dope over here? You know? Who put that in the neighborhoods, man? Who limited the resources, man? Okay? The red Hebrew Edomite, man. All right? It's all a game of cops and robbers, you know, snares and nets with him. You know? Get Isaiah 10:1 right quick up. Yeah, man, because all his laws are unrighteous, man. Here it is. He took the Lord's covenant within, man, as it talks about in Psalms the 50th chapter. Or he took the Lord's covenant in his mouth, and this nigga does the complete opposite. He says he's the children of the Lord. Says the Bible is the law of the land. But here it is. He don't follow one scripture, man. And you got simple ass niggas want to say the so-called white man wrote the Bible. All right, but he gives sodomites more rights than anybody. According to the law of the Most High, are you supposed to put a goddamn sodomite to death? You know? Read that, bro.
Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
Yeah, destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. All right? And that's all Esau has set up is unrighteous decrees, you know? Here it is, man. You could be a sodomite. You could get married as a sodomite. All right? But if you deal with a girl who's 17, then you're the worst thing on the planet, you know? Here it is. You can be a bisexual. All right? You can be a bisexual. You can be in a relationship with a man can be in a relationship with a man and a woman. But here it is. You can a man who's trying to deal with two women righteously. You're the most wicked thing on the planet. You know? They want to bring up charges on you. Go ahead, bro.
And that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
Yeah, what's right grievousness which they have prescribed. And he put all this shit on the books. You know? You could be right here. We're right here in Alameda County. It could be one law enforced here. We could cross over to Marin County or San Mateo County, and it's a whole nother law. Or don't cross over into another state.
Texas.
Yeah, don't go into Texas. You got open carry laws in Georgia, but then open carry laws in Florida. All right, but then you come out here, you can't have no pistol. They got niggas in the South, mothers in the South got 10, 12 felonies, but they got a 3-strike law out here.
God.
You know, different laws in different places, man. You supposed to judge out of the scriptures, man, all across the earth. And once Yahushua returns, man, that's gonna be the law, man. All right, the law, the 613 laws, statutes, and commandments. And who gonna be set up to enforce it? The men of the Lord. All right, and we're gonna be programmed with the law. We're gonna judge things right off the top too, man. We ain't gonna have to be you ain't gonna have to go on trial. All right, you ain't gonna have no judge, no jury. All right, we're gonna be all that, and we're gonna be the executioner through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
We Judge Dredd.
Exactly, man. Executing judgment like Judge Dredd. All right, in the kingdom to come. Read on, bro. It says to go aside the needy, the fatherless, or something
Verse
to
2,
that nature.
it says to turn aside the needy from judgment.
To turn aside the needy from judgment. Who's the needy? The Israelites. All right, so all this is set up to oppress us. These laws are set up to oppress us, man. You know, and 2/3 of our people love it, man. You got niggas who aim to be lawyers, man. Niggas who, man, yeah, I got, like the nigga Jay-Z. He got a whole rat team of attorneys, man. You know? Judging unrighteously. Was that it?
It says, and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Yeah, to take away the right from the poor of my people, who are the Israelites. Finish that in Habakkuk.
This Habakkuk 1:4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth.
Yeah, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. What? The law of the Most High is slack, and righteous judgment doth never go forth. You know, and that's vexing to us, man.
John.
You know?
You gotta be at work and see a TV. You look up on the TV, is it there's two drag queens with that little 11-year-old
The thing, yeah.
And then, you know, when our people see that the law is slack, you know, that causes them to go off more, because they say, oh, you know, I'm not going to be punished for this, so hey, I can do it too.
Well, what they see is I'm going to be rewarded for this.
Yeah.
This is the only way I can make it, you know?
Yep. This is how to succeed in this society.
Right, by being a demon.
Yep.
For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous.
Yeah, the wicked has compassed the righteous. All right, the wicked is on top right now. Job 9:24. You know, the wicked has compassed the righteous. Yeah, but this is just our punishment, man. You know, this is what the Most High has just basically set up. This is the Most High set up for us to see and witness that way we could be perfect judges in the kingdom of heaven. We have both sides of the spectrum, so to speak. You know, because we didn't see wickedness to the fullest extent. You know, so we're, you know, once we're delivered, man, we're gonna come right out of hell, all right, and be established with righteous laws within us, man. But we just witness all type of wickedness, you know. That's why when we see the reward of the wicked, man, we're gonna be praising Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know. That's why when we come off those chariots, man, we're gonna be executing the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because we see all the wickedness that goes on down here. Read Job 9:24 real quick, bro.
This is Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah, given into the hand of the wicked. All right, Esau isn't mighty that he took it. All right, what they call it, manifest destiny. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
You know, really, it's prophecy. It was ordained before the foundation of the earth was laid. Okay, read on.
It says,
Read it again from the top, Bible,
Yeah.
for sure.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The wicked are the Edomites, according to Malachi, the 1st chapter. All right, which everywhere he goes, he pushes wickedness, according to Malachi 1:4. You know, read on.
It says, he covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Main judge being Yahweh Shai. All judgment is given to him. You know, according to St. John the 5th chapter. All judgment is given into Yahweh Shai. And how did he cover it up? With that picture of Caesar Borgia that covers the vibration of Serapis Crispus.
The iconoclasm.
Exactly. Google King David. It's going to be a damn Edomite, man. Google Adam. It's going to be a flaming faggot holding, butt naked, holding the finger of a big, ugly so-called white man in the clouds. That's blasphemy. Hey, off that alone, man, you weak red Hebrew Edomite should be destroyed. You know?
God.
Says, if not, where and who is he?
Yeah, by process of elimination, man, we know Esau has to be the wicked. You so-called white people, you got to be the wicked. You know? Was that in Habakkuk?
Oh, a little more.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Habakkuk 1 and 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth.
Yeah.
For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Therefore wrong judgment proceeded. Because the wrong person is in power. As a matter of fact, let me get this in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have, this is King Solomon speaking. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Oh, it seems like an error. Like, damn, here it is, the Lord's chosen people on the bottom. Then you have the basis of the man on top. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. You want to speak on it?
Go ahead. Yeah, folly is set in great dignity, you know. And that's what we're talking about. All these drag queens, you know, women be on top, you know, and all this distraction that Esau got, you know. With the rich sit in low place, you know, and the rich is Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know.
Rich in the spirit.
Yep, chiefly the elect. I was finna say that. Because you look at us, man, you know, hey, you know, I'll admit it, man, I live in the hood. A lot of brothers live in apartments. A lot of brothers live in, you know. But we rich in spirit. We sit in low place. Here it is. The Most High finna bring us up out of the dunghill, as it says in 1 Samuel the 2nd chapter.
And rich in faith, you know.
That's right.
Because faith is a gift, you know, and that's how we get faith, you know. It's praying Yahweh Shemel Shai for more faith, you know, going through these trials and tribulations, then, you know, leaning upon them to gain more faith.
And to go back to the brother War's point, who's ultimately going to have that gift of faith? The elect.
That's right. The real rich ones. The first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. The one who all the riches that you heaped up and hoarded, the one that you're going to have to cough them up to. But verse 7, Ecclesiastes 10 and 7, I have seen servants upon horses. Who's the servants? Esau. The elder shall serve the younger. All right. I've seen servants upon horses, and service upon horses represents power.
Yep. And which is going into all these other nations. They're over us. Every other nation that used to be under us in these times right now are over us. You know, that's why you go into every community. Who's at the bottom? Jake's at the bottom. Who owns the liquor stores? You know, who owns every other store that makes some type of profit? You know, good profit, good money, so to speak, in this society is every heathen nation, which, you know, in the past time were our servants.
That's right. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And who are the princes? Who are the ones that are walking in the low positions? It's the Israelites.
That's right. It's us. I know that picture you're looking for, huh?
Yeah, the one in like New York.
Yep. Where it got Judah and Ephraim. Well, I don't know if it's Judah and Ephraim, but the north and the south.
I think it's Gad.
Yep, it might be Gad and Judah. Yep, it might be. I forget which devil it was, man. You know, I forget. Salakia.
Yeah, I think one of them.
Right there. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
What was that? Theodore Roosevelt. That's him right there. Yep, that's spiritual, man. That's the fulfillment of Ecclesiastes 10 and 7.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I've never seen that.
Yep. The scriptures are real, man. All right, and what like the brother was just going into, us being the last hired, first fired, us having to go to the enemy for the one of all things. All right, that's the curses that's on us, man. Okay, but see, the Most High is lifting the curses off of us. All right, he's lifting the curses off of us, man. We're almost out of here, man. You know, brothers can start wrapping it up too.
Proverbs 12:26. Spirit kind of changed.
We'll get Lamentations 4. You know, because like I said, our punishment is almost up.
There's Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, you Edomites, rejoice and be glad. All right, but see, your time of rejoicing is up. All right, continue on.
That dwellest in the land of Uz.
Yep, continue on.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, the cup of slavery. All right, and you're gonna drink it double. You know, you're gonna drink round after round until you're gonna drink until you die. All right, you know somebody could die from alcohol poisoning. You drink too goddamn much.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be, man. You gonna drink of that cup of trembling, a cup of slavery, up until you get taken off the face of the earth.
Cup of the Most High's wrath.
That's right. It's spoken about in Psalms the 75th chapter, man. All the wicked shall wring it out and drink the dregs of the cup of the Most High's wrath. Read on.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, so we're gonna pass the bottle to you. You know how, brother, you'll pass the bottle to a brother. We're gonna pass the bottle to our evil, wicked brother. Like, here, take this, drink it down, nigga.
Then we won't abhor an Edomite in that time.
Yeah. Then we won't avoid an Edomite. Your breakdown for abhor an Edomite. All right. Then we go here. Have this, nigga. Read on.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah, cause we were naked. All right, but see now you got that remnant man, who's covered in that fine linen now. All right. We're no longer naked, man. You know? And that's all it takes is the remnant, man. That's all it takes that's all it took, man. Now Esau is through. You know? Read on.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah, we went through it, man. Jake went through it. All right, I want to see how Esau gonna get through double this, you know? I sure want to see it, man. And we gonna witness it. We gonna be the one afflicting him. We gonna be the one putting hell on him. Read on.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
It's our last captivity, man. Why? Because once this place is delivered and the elect is beamed up, we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments written within us. Most High have no reason to ever take us out of power again.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Yeah. So your iniquities are going to be visited. Your sins are discovered. Your skin is showing. All right, you're naked. You know? And everything that you've done, all your unrighteous decrees, all of the hell that you have put upon us, it's gonna come back to fall upon you, man. You know, that was it on that. Yep. Well, with that, we're gonna wrap it up, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekal Kodash. We'll say shalom to the elect and death to the wicked.
Shalom.